Now I asked AI to flip it. What should the defense say to secure the acquittal? Here's the closing Alan Jackson should deliver if he wants the jury to say not guilty. Listen closely and let me know in the comments if this would be enough to convince you to say not guilty, or what you would say in the closing arguments. Members of the jury, if you convict Karen Read today, then you are saying this: we're okay with guesses. We're okay with incomplete stories. We're okay convicting someone based on what might have happened. But that's not what our system stands for. That's not justice. That's vengeance dressed as virtue. Let's talk about what you don't have. No video of the incident. No eyewitness who saw Karen Read hit John O'Keefe. No blood or DNA on her car. No glass embedded in the victim. No confirmed impact site. No time of death that lines up cleanly with their story. And no one explaining why John's injuries don't match a taillight strike. And the taillight fragments, not exclusive, not dated, not definitive. Let's be honest. If this was your daughter, your sister, your friend on trial, would you accept this proof? Would you trust a theory built on innuendo, not evidence? Because here's what we know. The Commonwealth's case isn't just weak, it's dangerous. It invites you to connect dots that don't actually touch. It asks you to accept maybe. It asks you to ignore glaring holes because it's easier to blame the woman who's already been publicly crucified. But when the Commonwealth is guessing and the evidence is unclear and the injuries don't line up, you don't convict. You hold the line. Karen Read didn't flee. Karen Read didn't hide. Karen Read begged for the truth. And when she asked, "Did I do this?" that wasn't a confession. That was a woman fogged with grief, trying to make sense of the nightmare she was suddenly standing in. Because the real story, it's more uncomfortable. John O'Keefe may have never made it inside. He may have been left out there, or stumbled out, or got caught in a situation no one is admitting to. But until the Commonwealth can tell you with proof, not theory, what actually happened, they don't get a conviction. They get a mistrial of logic. And if you have to go back into the deliberation room and you feel even a flicker of uncertainty about what happened that night, then I want you to remember this. In America, doubt doesn't whisper. It stops the gavel. That's the difference between justice and vengeance. And today, your decision is the difference. Find Karen Read not guilty, because we think is not enough to destroy a life. All right, what do you guys think of AI's defense closing arguments? And what would you argue if you were the defense in your closing arguments? Tell me in the comments. Have a great day.